Oh, excuse me. It's Gaga 1324. Up here today, we're going to be taking a closer look at the Odin Spear Storybook Edition. Odin Spear. Left racer. And I picked this up not long ago. You would have seen it in my last pickups video. And I gotta say, it's nice to have another big boxed limited edition. The only one I have is up there, the NXT edition of WWE 2K17, and I don't even have the game anymore. I only have the box with all the stuff inside. And if you're wondering, am I gonna keep all the stuff in here? Yes, I am. I'm going to just keep it all in the box and put the box up somewhere. And you know, maybe I might put it up there actually, next to the NXT edition. If I want to play the game, I'll have to get it out the box. But I might just do the same thing and keep the game downstairs if I want to play it, and you know, put this up there, I think. So let's turn it over, have a look at the artwork here. Of course, it's a Atlas title, so you know you're getting a good bang for your buck. Very well known for their anime style games and 2D graphics, and this is a side-scrolling beat-em-up with RPG elements, originally on the PS2 and then remade for the PC, PS Vita and the PS4. I believe it's on the PC. Everything is on the PC. So let's take a closer look at what you get here. The game, the steelbook. Let's close the curtain. It's a bit better. You get a t-shirt, a poster, and an art book, and I think this is just the outer shell. And again, I got some more artwork. I think this is the game that has a character that's really busty and things, so let's slide it out. Just an outer shell. Of course, it has to be sealed, but we can take a closer look. Got the front artwork, more color in the background. Looks pretty good. And then on the back we have a map of Irion, or Iron, or Orion. I don't know how you pronounce it, but you got like a mystical fantasy map there. I don't know how useful that is. I'm just gonna get something to open the tape with. And then we have the t-shirt. It's just a black t-shirt, and then it has that on the front. I don't know if I want to keep it sealed. I have a lot of t-shirts and it's a large anyway, so it won't fit me, so I'm gonna keep it sealed, just because I don't have many special editions. So the ones that I do have, I like to keep sealed, but I will be playing the game, of course, at some point. And then at last we have a art card, not a poster. Yeah, pretty good. And then artwork book, small size storybook, and we're gonna take a flick through this. So, Odin Spear artworks, hardback cover book. Again, I'm not going to read it all. Again, some backstory here. The soul shines proudly after falling in battle. The birds have a belief this is the only path of earning an immortal soul. Gwendolyn, one of the characters. And a little bit of, so it's not just an art book, it got some information on the characters, early concept. Pretty cool. And then we have destiny can appear like a pitfall beneath one's feet. Who can say that tomorrow will just be today? Souls have been known to vanish as easy as a lost coin. Cornelius. Again, some more artwork. You can know this is no. You can smell the null pages. Once upon a time, in a starlit forest far, far away, fairies under protection of a queen resembling flowers, like a fleeting fantasy. Mercedes. I don't think she's got anything to do with the car. Illustration Yukito Hirai. Again, some more information. Fairy character. Raise the sword of the shadows that draw closer, spreading the stench of death. The tenderness may exist in those inhabiting the darkness, while distress envelops those who would oppose. Oswald. Looks pretty good, actually. Of course, the game has a sort of 16 hand-drawn graphics, so it's very good to look at if you enjoy that sort of thing. If one succumbs to the control of destiny and despair, the outcome will be simple. But we know we shall find our fate, our true fate, only in choosing the path that desires a destiny. Velvet, again. It reminds me of Looney Tunes or something. And then we have some level design and enemies here. NPCs, I guess. A dwarf battleship. Yeah, pretty cool. Some more enemies. Beehive, Manticore. Reminds me of the thing out of Little Shop of Horrors. Toads. So basically, each realm has these enemies and characters in that realm, or mission, I guess. Fire World, almost. The Fairy World. Yeah, looks pretty good. Winterhorn, Snow World, Neverworld, Undead World. Looks pretty good, actually. I'll probably enjoy that level. Now that's pretty cool. You got a menu here. You know, I gotta say that stuff looks really nice. Lamb steak. I wonder if you can eat all this stuff in the game. Odin. So this is this game's take on the Norse god of Odin. So I think this game's gonna have some form of Norse. Brigand. I think these are bosses. Onyx. Odette. With some yes, what shall we say about that one? I don't know. Ingwe, Looks like a cocky bastard, if I'm honest. And then we have some dragons. Belial, Hindel, Wagner. Awesome. That's the thing that's on the t-shirt. It's called a habanestrio. Yeah, some items, bags, accessories, treasure chests, skill and abilities, seeds. So maybe you can do some farming, you know. I thought this was a beat 'em up game, but I might have got it wrong with something else. I don't know. There's some more artwork there. Maybe some yaoi going on there. I think that's a guy. Okay, interesting. I've got to say, the artwork is really good as well. Very good, very well done. Of course, anime inspired. And yeah. So, I gotta say, you know, I'm quite impressed. This is quite a nice limited edition, and you get a good art book in there. Art card is gonna stay in there, and then the t-shirt. I'm gonna keep all of this in here for now. I'm gonna put the game I don't know if I want to keep the game inside, or do I take the game out and keep the steelbook inside and just have that. Yeah, I might do it like that. Actually, yeah, I'll just have the standard edition version of the game in there. But I'm probably gonna go and show this to my partner anyway, so I'm gonna keep it in everything inside this box so it doesn't break or get lost or anything like that. That's what I do with some special editions. If I have a special edition that I think has more value than others, especially with these big ones, I'm going to keep it in everything inside it for the most part, apart from the game, of course. I'll keep the game out when I play it, and then I'll when I finish with the game, I'll put it back inside the box. But yeah, pretty good, and inexpensive, as you can see. £33. No, not an expensive game, to be honest, especially for one that's not you know, a big title like God of War or something. So you know, you don't have to go out of your way and get the most expensive special editions out there. You know, you can wait, and then shops like Game will do a sale, and just want to get rid of all of their special editions before they send them back. So you know, get them while you can, I guess. I might pick a few more up, but I've got a few announcements to make. First of all, I'm going to be getting two new consoles for my anniversary. It's mine and Heather's anniversary this weekend, so we're going to be stopping in a hotel and going out and doing all that good stuff. But she said that she's going to treat me to two consoles in CX, a Super Nintendo and a Sega Dreamcast. Two consoles that I never had growing up, two consoles that are both fantastic consoles and have a great library of games to support it. And the Dreamcast is one a lot of people go, well, what about your mod father over there? You know, I'm not gonna have every single Dreamcast game and every single Super Nintendo game when I go out and buy the consoles. I'm probably gonna get the 2 consoles and maybe a game for each system to use for testing purposes. I will play most of my retro games on something like a modded Xbox in some case, or some people would use emulators, whatever you want to call it. Because I think doing it like that means you can still play the games, but you have the original hardware, so you can then go out and go, I can use, so in reality, it saves me a lot of money because I don't want to have a full Super Nintendo set or a full Sega Dreamcast set, because I never had the consoles growing up. I've already chosen 3 full sets that I want to get, and I don't want to add another one to the list just yet. So I think that having the consoles will be a good start, but I then can play the games on my modded Xbox, maybe play some Super Nintendo games, and then I know which ones to go for. Maybe get like 50 or 60, 50 to 100 of each game on each system, and then have the top 100 games for it. So I've gone out and spent the money on games that I know are the good ones. I'm not going out and buying every single sports game. So an essential guide is something that I might need to look up, maybe the top Dreamcast games and the top Super Nintendo games, to go out and or play it on my Xbox and try a few out, see which ones I like, so I know which ones I want to buy. But we'll see how we go with that. But I'm looking forward to delving into some retro gaming. And we focus a lot on modern systems these days, and PS2 onwards is normally what I normally get, so it would be nice to go out and get some Super Nintendo and Dreamcast stuff. I know Dreamcast it was around the time of the PlayStation 2 for a while, but Dreamcast is for me is the more powerful one of the PlayStation, Nintendo 64. And then the Dreamcast was the most powerful one of the 3, basically. Similar to Xbox, was the most powerful out of PS2 and GameCube, that sort of thing. And the Dreamcast is a console that's very hard to emulate. So I don't have any Dreamcast games on my original modded Xbox. In order for me to play Dreamcast games, I would have to either have a really good PC, and even then, I'm not guaranteed that an emulator is going to work perfectly. There are other ways around it, getting some digital games, remastered and digital ones. But the best way to experience Dreamcast is to just get the console. It's not that expensive now. It's only £50 and below, anywhere from £30 to £50 for a Dreamcast these days. The games are a little bit more expensive because it's like the GameCube. It was the least, it wasn't as popular as the N64 and PlayStation 1, so therefore it's going to be more, the games are going to be worth a little bit more and harder to find. Not saying the Dreamcast was a bad system, it was fantastic, and it's got a ton of import games as well, and a ton of classics on there. Sonic Adventure Battle is just the beginning. Sonic Adventure is just in my opinion, the Mario or the Halo or the main game that you'll need to get it with. Which is probably what I'm gonna get Super Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo, or Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo, and then maybe something like Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast, and then go from there. But we'll see how we do with that. You'll see that in pickup videos and updates and things like that. I probably will do a video when I get my 2 consoles, and maybe do a little bit more talking about them and stuff like that. But nonetheless, that's what I needed to say. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, and of course feel free to comment below. Let me know what you think about special editions. What do you do with them? And let me know what consoles you would like to have in your collection. For me, I've always wanted to have a retro system like a Super Nintendo, and you know, I can't really complain, you know. But will I get any more? Maybe. We'll see. And of course, guys, feel free to comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the family. And of course, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and bye bye.